La seduta è ripresa. Vi informo che a norma dell'articolo 187 un gruppo di deputati pari almeno alla soglia bassa presenterà domani all'inizio della discussione sul pacchetto mobilità una questione pregiudiziale riguardante la ricevibilità delle due relazioni seguenti: la relazione sulla proposta di direttiva del Parlamento europeo e del Consiglio che modifica la direttiva 2006/22 per quanto riguarda le prescrizioni di applicazione e fissa norme specifiche per quanto riguarda la direttiva 96/71 e la direttiva 2014/67 sul distacco dei conducenti nel settore del trasporto su strada, relazione Kyllönen. Seconda, la relazione sulla proposta di regolamento del Parlamento europeo e del Consiglio che modifica il regolamento numero 561 del 2006 per quanto riguarda le prescrizioni minime in materia di periodi di guida massimi giornalieri e settimanali, di interruzioni minime e di periodi di riposo giornalieri e settimanali, e il regolamento numero 165 del 2014 per quanto riguarda il posizionamento per mezzi dei tachigrafi. Relazione Van de Camp. Ripeto che il problema sarà posto domani all'inizio della discussione sul pacchetto mobilità. Si tratta di una questione pregiudiziale riguardante la ricevibilità delle due relazioni, a norma dell'articolo 187. Passiamo ora alle votazioni. La relazione Regner sulla richiesta di revoca dell'immunità di Björn Dorman. Chi è a favore? Chi è contro? Chi si astiene? Approvata. Relazione Didier. Azioni rappresentative volte a tutelare gli interessi collettivi dei consumatori, una votazione unica per appello nominale, il voto è aperto. Il voto è chiuso. Il testo è approvato, la prima lettura del Parlamento è conclusa. Congratulazioni al relatore. Relazione Preda, protocollo dell'accordo euromediterraneo Unione Europea Israele con adesione della Croazia. Voto per appello nominale, il voto è aperto. Il voto è chiuso. Il testo è approvato. Congratulazioni al relatore. Relazione McAllister sull'accordo globale Unione Europea Uzbekistan. Non ho ricevuto nessuna opposizione per iscritto a questa raccomandazione. Pertanto, in conformità dell'articolo 113 paragrafo 6, dichiaro approvata la raccomandazione. Congratulazioni onorevole McAllister. Relazione Ulvskog, soppressione dei cambi stagionali dell'ora. C'è una proposta di reiezione della proposta della Commissione. Emendamenti 33 e 34. Chi è a favore? Chi è contro? Chi si astiene? Volete un check? Fate il check, prego. Il voto è chiuso. La proposta è respinta. Passiamo ora al progetto di atto legislativo. Gli emendamenti della Commissione competente. Votiamo in blocco. Chi è a favore? Chi è contro? Chi si astiene? Approvata. Votazione della proposta per appello nominale.
Vote on the entire proposal. The vote is now open. Vote is closed. So this text is approved. Congratulations to the rapporteur. The Buzik report on common rules for the internal market in electricity. Let's vote on the provisional agreement. The vote is now open. Roll call vote. The vote is closed. This has been approved. The Commission statement. Amendment 201. Who's in favour? Who's against? Abstentions? Approved. First reading, therefore, is concluded. The Buzek report, Internal Market for Electricity. Provisional Agreement, Amendment 187. Roll call vote.
Voto è chiuso.
The vote is closed. The text is approved. The Commission statement 188. Who's in favour? Who's against? Abstentions? Approved. First reading in Parliament is now concluded. The Pedersen report. European Union Agency for the Cooperation of Energy Regulators. A provisional agreement. Amendment 91. Roll call vote. The vote is closed. Approved. Congratulations to the rapporteur. First reading of Parliament is now concluded. Zanonato, risk preparedness in the electricity sector. Provisional agreement, Amendment 63. Roll call vote. The vote is closed. The text is approved. First reading for the Parliament is now closed. Congratulations to Mr. Zanonato. The Boni report, labelling of tyres with respect to fuel efficiency and other essential parameters. Amendments by the committee. Who's in favour? Who's against? Abstentions approved. Amendment of the responsible committee 11. Who's in favour? Against? Abstentions rejected. 36. Who's in favour? Against? Abstentions rejected. 39. Roll call vote. The vote is now open. The vote is closed. Approved. 41. Split. First part. Who's in favour? Against? Abstentions approved. Second part. Who's in favour? Against? Abstentions. Let's check. The vote is closed. Rejected. 53 by the committee. Who's in favour? Against? Abstentions. Approved. Article 3, Amendment 62. Roll call vote. The vote is open. The vote is closed. The text is rejected. 21. Roll call vote. Vote is open. The vote is closed. This is approved. So 63 falls. Let's vote on 22D. Roll call vote. The vote is closed. The text approved. 64 falls. Article 5 in 2 parts. Amendment 58. First part. Who's in favour? Against? Abstentions? Rejected. Who's in favour of the second part? Approved. Article 6, paragraph 2, 29D. Who's in favour? Against? Abstentions approved. 65 falls. Amendment 31. Who's in favour? Against? Abstentions? Let's check. The vote is closed. This is approved. 66 falls. 67. Roll call vote. The vote is closed. And this is rejected. 68. Amendment 68. Roll call vote, and it's split in 3 parts. Vote is open. Closed. Rejected. Second part. Vote is open. closed. Rejected. Third part. Vote is open. The vote is closed. Rejected. Amendment 69. Who's in favour? Against? Abstentions? Rejected. Amendment 70. Who's in favour? Against? Abstentions? Rejected. Amendment 71. Roll call vote. Vote is open. Closed. Rejected. Amendment 72. Who's in favour? Against? Abstentions? Rejected. Let's vote on Amendment 43. Who's in favour? Against? Abstentions? Approved. 74. Who's in favour? Do you want to check 43? Okay, well, let's go ahead and vote on Amendment 43 again. Roll call vote. Closed. Approved. Amendment 74. Who's in favour? Against? Abstentions? Rejected. 46 in favour. Against? Abstentions? Approved. 75. Roll call vote. The vote is open.
Voto è chiuso.
Vote is closed. Rejected. 49. We vote on that. The roll call vote. The vote is open. Sorry, there was a mistake here. It's not a roll call vote, so it's just a show of hands. Who's in favour? Against? Abstentions? Approved. 73. Roll call vote. Vote is closed. Rejected. 59. Who's in favour? Against? Abstentions? Rejected. 60. Roll call vote. Vote is open. Vote is closed. Rejected. 13. First part. Who's in favour? Against? Abstentions? Approved. Second part. Who's in favour? Against? Abstentions? Rejected. So 61 falls. So the final vote by roll call vote, please. The vote is open.
Il voto è chiuso.
The vote is now closed. The text is approved. The first reading of the Parliament is concluded. Congratulations to Mr. Boney.
Prego.
Zur Geschäftsordnung, Herr Präsident. Ich berufe mich auf Artikel 115.
A point of order, Article 115, about having the maximum amount of transparency here. Since the 11th of February, we've had new rules on transparency. Yesterday evening, as the session was opened, there were some meetings with lobbyists, as far as I understand. I think to have this during a session, to have meetings with lobbyists and not have journalists, I think this is a concern. We had people from civil society who came, who wanted to meet with us. I don't think we can accept that people who come to us are labelled as paid demonstrators. I just want to make that public.
Fatto un pubblico appello ieri.
Yes, there was a public appeal last night and this morning. That is not to interfere in the work of the members of Parliament. So let's move on to the Voss report, copyright in the digital single market. So the first one is proposed to reject the Commission proposal. This is a roll call vote. The vote is now open.
Il voto è chiuso.
The vote is now closed. So this is rejected. This proposal is rejected.
C'è una mozione di 38 deputati.
I'd like to give the floor to Mr. Regner on the part of a motion of 38 members.
Thank you very much, President. I speak on behalf of the 38 plus members. First of all, a big thank you to everybody who has worked so hard on protecting artists and creatives. Unfortunately, the directive requires further adjustments. Last week, the rapporteur's own national party publicly announced that the directive, as it stands, is unclear on upload filters. They said that they will avoid upload filters in Germany's implementation. 200,000 people went on the streets. 5 million signed the petition. So, dear colleagues, let me recall that the title of the directive is Copyright in the Digital Single Market. It's our duty to fix issues of great concern at European level and not in the national legislation. For this reason, I ask you to support, to open the directive to the amendments and request to vote on these amendments that so many of us have signed.
Il relatore vuole intervenire.
The rapporteur, would you like to take the floor? Or if not, we can continue with the vote. Good. So I'd like to put Mrs. Regner's proposal to the vote. The roll call vote. The vote is now open.
Ripeto, la proposta
Mrs. Regner's proposal, which is to vote on the amendments before the actual agreement.
È chiaro per cosa stiamo votando?
I hope it's clear. What are we voting on? There seemed to be some confusion in the groups as to what we're voting on. Have you all voted? Thank you. The vote is now closed. This proposal has been rejected.
Votiamo ora.
So that brings us to the agreement, the provisional agreement. A roll call vote. The vote is now open.
Avete votato tutti?
Have you all voted? The vote is now closed. This text has been approved.
Passiamo a votare.
This brings us to a vote on the Commission statement. Who's in favour? Who's against? Abstentions. So I think the same majority has been approved. Right. The first reading, there was a majority, exactly the same one as before. The first reading of the Parliament has been concluded. Congratulations to Mr. Voss.
Potrete applaudirlo anche adesso.
Mr. Voss, there is the Gebhardt Voss report on the contracts of supply of digital content and digital services. Let's vote on the provisional agreement. Roll call vote, please.
Il voto è.
The vote is now closed. This text has been approved. Congratulations to Mr. Voss and Mrs. Gebhardt. Congratulations once again.
Votiamo la relazione.
The Aramont report, contracts for the sale of goods, a provisional agreement, roll call vote. The vote is open. Vote is closed. This text has been approved. The first reading of the Parliament is concluded. Congratulations to Mr. Arimont. The Engstrom report, fishing in the GFCM, General Fisheries Commission for the Mediterranean. This is a provisional agreement. Let us now vote. It's a committee proposal, Amendment 20, roll call vote. Who's in favour? Against? Roll call vote.
Voto è aperto, avete ragione.
The vote is open, you're so right.
Il voto è chiuso.
The vote is closed. The text has been approved, so the Commission statement, who's in favour? Who's against? Abstentions approved. First reading of the Parliament is concluded. Congratulations to Honourable Member Engstrom. So this now brings to the Valiant report, alignment of reporting obligations in the field of environmental policy, provisional agreement. The vote is open, roll call vote. The vote is closed. Approved. First reading of the Parliament is concluded. Congratulations to Honourable Member Valian. The Delhi report, special rules regarding maximum length in case of cabs. At the nominal, this is a roll call vote, provisional agreement.
Il voto è chiuso.
The vote is closed. First reading. This has been approved, so the first reading in Parliament is concluded. So congratulations to Honourable Member Delhi. Next report.